Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another TV time review. That's right, fans. And today we're going to be talking about The Strain, episode 11, otherwise known as the third reel or third rail. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this episode was a pretty simplistic plot, but the episode seemed to have or tried to achieve a lot more suspense and a lot more scary elements to this particular episode of The Strain. Basically, what this episode was is Sistrakian leads somewhat of a voyage into the depths of New York City subway, and in hopes to trying to kill the master. And well, let's just say that things don't go according to plan. And now the other subplots that had to do with this particular episode had to do with Zach, who is the boy of F, and or is the son of F, and he winds up having to take care of Nora's mother, who has like early stages of Alzheimer's disease. And then the other portion of the story had to do with Gus, who is the Latino, that the inmate, or he's still in his jumpsuit. He has recently escaped from jail. He goes back to his house, and you wind up seeing that he sees his brother as a vampire, and he winds up seeing his mother as a vampire as well. So those are the three things that happened in this particular episode. Now, let me give you my thoughts on this whole thing. First off, leaving the son at the shop, trying to take care of the mother, I thought was fine, because again, she can't do anything. The mom, she has like early stages of Alzheimer's. The boy is supposed to watch her. The thing that kind of lacked for me there was the lady was freaking out. She wanted cigarettes, and she goes, and to calm her down, the boy goes out on the town, and the town is being looted and things like that, and he winds up going to a shop that has cigarettes, and the shop is destroyed, and he sees just regular people, so he goes to hide in a dark basement where there's vampires. And he winds up leaving and escaping, and you know, he drops this iPhone and he has to pick it back up again. It was kind of a little cheesy there. But the one important scene which I think is important is that he crossed paths with Gus. And I think eventually these people are going to meet up with each other eventually, all together. Now, the scene where Gus actually sees his mother and sees his brother transformed as a vampire, I thought was pretty, you know, I think emotionally that hit the hardest so far for the TV show, because I felt that in the show it's done a good job of seeing that emotional connection between Gus and his mother. How much he loved for him, how much crime he got into for his particular mother. So when she changed into a zombie, into a vampire, I felt that beat there. I felt that emotional beat. Whereas I don't feel that as much with F and Kelly. Or even with his son, they seem to have this relationship. I don't know. I don't know if it's the kid or the father. The on-screen relationship doesn't seem like it really works for me there. Now, the main story that had to do with the group, with Nora and F and Vasily and Mr. Strankian going after the Master, I thought was pretty good. It had some good scary elements in there. You know, they're going into these deep, dark subway New York town where all the vampires are at, and they come across all these herds of vampires just sleeping there, and if you take the wrong step, they're probably going to eat you. You get Vasily, he goes into this dark tunnel, and you think like he's going to get chased down by this vampire, you know, so you felt some suspense there, which the show really hasn't had all that much of. And then you get to see the end of the episode where you see F finally come to a true realization that this master exists. And he's been in some kind of a denial. He realizes, obviously, you know, that this is true, but he's never really witnessed the master. And the master holds him up, and he talks, and he threatens him, and threatens to take away everything from his life, and you finally see the main character come face to face with this creature, and it's like, holy crap. And our group was this close from getting the master and all the vampires around him, but they wound up failing, and he wound up retreating. And then the episode just kind of ends as you see Mr. Sterankian just freaking out, going, "We're this close, we have to kill him," you know. Kind of got a little annoying at times because he just kept on ranting and raving. But it was pretty cool to see the hundreds and hundreds of vampires that are in this cave at the end. And now we're only 2 episodes left until the first season comes to an end. So after this particular episode, I thought the main part of the story was pretty solid. I like seeing Gus's adventure, seeing his mother turn into a vampire, kind of feel for the character. But the kid, again, I'm just not feeling the kid in this series. I don't feel a real strong connection with him. I just don't think the kid can act. I think it was dumb to put him in a dark basement, and then he drops his phone and he goes to pick it up. It was just a weak part there. But all in all, it was a pretty solid episode. And I give this an episode probably after it being a little bit of a slow start. Probably going to give this one a 3.5 to 4 stars. This was a pretty good episode. I think things are going to start picking up now next week, and then, of course, the season finale. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Leave me your comments below what you thought of episode 11 of The Strain. And, guys, until the next review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you real soon. Bye.